So choosing a real estate agent can be daunting. Let's face it. Almost everyone has a real estate license. Aunt Sue has a real estate license. Your cousin might have the real estate license. You're gonna feel guilty if you don't pick one or the other. But you also probably always get those mailers from your local expert. Well, today I want to talk about some things you should do to pick the right agent. And again, you do have Redfin agents. They don't really care about your house. They're trying to turn and burn these properties. So actually picking the right real estate agent will help the process be smooth, and they will get you the top dollar if you do pick the right agent. So today I want to talk about a few things to consider. Please like, subscribe, and let's get into it. So first thing, you want to compare agents online. So you want to go over Zillow reviews, see how long the agent has been in the business, if they're a full-time agent, if they're actually working at this profession to make a good brand name. You want to see how reputable they are. If they have 3 stars on Zillow and 2 sales within the past year, well, that might not be a choice if your other option has 5 stars on Zillow, great Google reviews, and they've sold a ton in the area and people are raving about them. So a few things to consider when you're looking at these Zillow reviews or Google reviews. You can see on Zillow, high sale to list price ratio. Is this real estate agent getting close to or above list price on their listings? You want to look at days on market. Are all of these realtors listings sitting for a long time, or are they selling these houses right away? Are they staging these homes? Are they taking beautiful pictures? Are they doing video tour walkthroughs? Are they taking drone photos? Look to see the days on market and see if their marketing strategy is actually working. So compare those two. You want to make sure that they're getting list price or above or around that list price, and they're not someone who goes in there and tells someone their house is worth $1 million just to get that listing, and then they sell it for $900,000 or below. Make sure you're not being duped into picking a real estate agent who's just spitting nice words into your ear and telling you it's all going to be roses and sunshine, but they have a reputation of just getting the listing, letting it sit, and eventually letting it sell for a lot less than what they told you your house might be worth. And if you don't have any family, friends, or family members who are real estate agents, get referrals from other people. If you had a neighbor who sold and you still have their phone number, or you have a friend of a friend who just sold, contact them. Ask them about the real estate agent. How was the process? Did they work hard for you? Were they in communication with you the whole time, keeping you up to date? Or did they leave you in the dark and promise you this purchase price and say that your house was going to sell within a week and it just sat there? Make sure you're feeling things out in comparing and contrasting when picking your real estate agent. Once you've got 2-3 agents you have in mind to sell your home, you want to actually take a deep dive and look at their marketing strategy. And I'll be honest, a lot of real estate agents have the same marketing strategy, but you want to see the quality of it. You want to check their social medias now. A lot of the times you have, and no offense, older agents come who've been selling properties forever. They have that name and they have the connections with other agents and can sell the property quickly depending on the market. But also, depending on the market, you need to look at these agents' social media and see if they are active, if they have a lot of followers, their time in the business, like I mentioned before. And to me, as a younger real estate agent, I have been in the business for 6 years now. I do think there's a lot of younger, hungry real estate agents who do have great marketing strategies with social media and also tie in that old school marketing campaign with flyers. And of course, now everyone's on Zillow, Redfin, etc. And if all agents are giving you the same thing. You want to potentially ask your agent if they can do a barbecue for the neighborhood to get everyone over and have them pay for it. If they can do some sort of event to get the hype up about your house going to market, I think that's huge, because neighbors talk. They may have friends and family who want to purchase the house, and it brings more noise to the property. It invites more people over. It can create a sense of urgency, and people see each other and run into people you never know. So having little events could be one thing in someone's marketing plan that could set them apart from the others. And like I mentioned before, you want to make sure that this real estate agent, if they aren't tied to you, it's their full-time job. You don't want them to be at a 9 to 5 and a showing just happened while you're at work and they left the side gate open and now you have to drive home from work because your dog's in front, or little things. Because let's be honest, if you're a real estate agent and you are doing it part-time, you really haven't committed to the business and you don't care as much, at least in my personal opinion, about these listings. So again, make sure that your real estate agent is full-time, and also judge their character a little bit when they are giving their marketing pitch to you. Are they super pushy? Are they trying to get this signed right away, the listing agreement signed? I think that pushy real estate agents, although it is a sales business, can kind of show their true colors if they are just pushing you into signing the contract, trying to get in and out of there very quickly and just get the deal done. That should be a telltale sign of how they're going to handle the whole process. And as a potential seller, before you meet with your real estate agent, decide what's important to you. How do you want to communicate with this real estate agent? Is it through phone calls? Is it through text? Are you wanting to sell the property as soon as possible? Once you guys both agree to a selling price, are you willing to go under? Or is that your hard number and you will not sell your property if you don't get that, let's just say, $1 million price point? You need to be open with your real estate agent and set expectations, and make sure they're setting expectations for the process as well. So we kind of touched on this before, but when you are interviewing these agents, you want to make sure you're getting all your questions out in interviewing them. They're going to try to interview you and control the conversation, which is great, but also you want to make sure you're getting your questions across. Talk to them about the specific location of your house. Do they like it? Do they not? Do you think it's going to hurt the sale value compared to this other property who has a little bit better view on your street or a little bit bigger lot? The square footage of your home compared to comps. Is it better to have a bigger house, or are the smaller houses, the 2-bed, 2-baths, going faster than the 3-bedroom, 2-bathrooms? Ask them a little bit about that and what their thoughts are. And you obviously will have your own opinion, but keep in mind, just because you do have your own opinion, everyone's house is the best house. It might not be. Some other questions you might want to ask these real estate agents as a potential seller is, how long have you been working as a real estate agent? Like we mentioned before, well, you want to be working with the agent who is full-time, but how long have they been in the business? How well do they know the area? What sets them apart from other agents is always a good one. They should have this clear and thought out, and hopefully it's not just generic, just as the same people you've already interviewed. How many clients you represent at one time? This is big, because if you're going with a bigger agent, they might be representing 6 people at once, and then you've come to find out that this big agent that you've known of and was referred to you actually has their assistant or their team handling the deals, and he's just showing up to these interviews to close the deals. And a lot of the times that happens, but what also happens in this scenario is these big agents aren't as hands-on as you might think. Do you want that, or do you not want that? Do you want to talk to their assistant all the time, or do you actually want to talk to that specific agent and have them care about just your house? Because again, if they have 6 10, 20 listings or working with a ton of buyers at once and they're running around everywhere, they are more likely to drop the ball and not pay as much attention to your house as, let's just say, the agent who has 1 or 2 transactions going on at that specific time. And again, even though I am a real estate agent, I do feel sellers because I actually am selling a property of mine right now. What do their fees include? Are they flexible? Right now, the norm for agents, at least here in Orange County, is 2.5%. It might be 3% in your area with a total selling cost of 6% or 5%. Are they flexible on that? If they are flexible on that, that can save you some money and again make the process a little bit better for you. Ask them what the pain points are of the property itself. What do they think the biggest challenge of selling your specific home will be? Again, this real estate agent should be upfront and honest. If, let's just say, you live by a freeway, that might be a huge thing. If you have an airport close by, maybe it might turn off some buyers, so it might be a harder sell. But these are some things you should ask your real estate agent. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you again. I'm actually going to put up screenshots of some questions you can ask yourself once you've gone with the realtor you've chosen to sell your house. This checklist will help you make sure that you make the right decision and you can move forward and put your house on the market. So right now, here you go. Thank you again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.